Okay, on a recent video we went into the word release, the release of attachment and aversion delusions is Nibbana. So what is Nibbana? Well, who knows? The translation of the word, some people translate as liberation. More accurately it's translated extinguishing the fire. Nibbana is one of those hot topics where if you bring it up in a conversation, everyone has a different view on it. But if we look at Buddha's words, it's a release of attachment, aversion, and delusion. We discussed what the word release means, what are attachments, what are aversions, and what are delusions. So what is it we're actually letting go of? Now, some people say anything you have aversion to is just an attachment, so really we're talking about attachments. When you look at it from a Hermetic view, attachment and aversion are created by two fundamental substances. Electromagnetic fluid, electric projects away, magnetic attracts. So electric produces aversion, magnetic produces attachment. In order for you to be attached to something, you need cohesion. Electric will open and push away. Magnetic will contract and pull to you. So this attachment aversion principle is the principle of fire and water, expanding force and contracting force, and has a very strong connection to every mental state, every emotional state, every physical state, because everything is energy, all energy is vibrating, it's electromagnetic, it's got a lot of polarity, energy is moving up and down, and this is creating stress. That's why there's a sense of unsatisfactoriness, and this is the game. How do we release that expanding electric, that contracting magnetic quality for letting go of attachments and aversions? Now, delusion or illusion. That last word, when you bring your electromagnetic state into a state of equanimity, or magical equilibrium as they call it in the Hermetics, delusion falls away. If the electromagnetic is perfectly balanced and everything equalizes, then insight arises. Insight shows you the path to Nibbana. It shows you how to further refine the practice so you can achieve a higher level. So our exercises, whether you're practicing mindfulness, vipassana, observing the rising, falling away, or you're practicing samadhi, both of these are going to accumulate a type of concentration, a type of awareness, and when you accumulate any type of concentration, you're accumulating akasha underneath. We experience that akasha underneath the concentration as stillness. As you concentrate, you become more still. As you observe, you become more still. This symptom of stillness is the accumulation of akasha. It's the counterbalance to samadhi. It's a counterbalance to insight. It's a counterbalance to any form of concentrated mind that akasha needs to accumulate. There's always a balance. Anything that exists has akasha underneath it so that it can exist. So accumulating akasha in this way generates equanimity. Equanimity is the door to insight. In Franz Baden's book, Initiation to Hermetics, the first half of the book is how do we enter into magical equilibrium so that we can have insight, so that we can be clairvoyant, that we can develop clairaudience, so that we can develop feeling, that our intuition can give us a positive tool in how we think, feel, and act within our life. The first half of the book is dedicated to that process. The second half of the book is awakening the skill, and what can I do with that skill? So this method of developing equanimity through either concentration or through vipassana, observing the rising and falling away, this creates the release of delusion by increasing equanimity, which allows for insight to arise. Okay, so we'll go deeper and deeper into this theory, and I'll cover a couple hundred topics like this over the coming months. Some of them will be posted on the YouTube channel, and others will be posted on our Vimeo channel. Okay, thank you for your time, and see you on the next video.